Hey everybody, hope you had a great day yesterday. Finishing up 9.5 quadratic formula. If you have any questions on that or you would need to get some extra help, make sure you're reaching out to set up a Google Meet. Otherwise, we're going to start today with 9.6. This is solving nonlinear systems of equations. What that means is if you remember when we're solving system of equations, linear system equations, we solve them by graphing elimination, substitution. So this is the same thing, except with these, they're not both linear functions. One's linear, one's nonlinear, or maybe they're both nonlinear. But so for this one here, it says solve the system by graphing. So if I was going to solve this by graphing, remember how to solve a quadratic function, how to graph that? Well, we would start off by finding the vertex, right? So to find the vertex of this function, we would have to first find the x value of the function. Do you remember how to find the x value of this function? Be negative b over 2a, right? Negative b over 2a. 2 times 2 is 4. So the x value of my vertex is negative 1. So the x value of the vertex is negative 1. So now we'll plug that in to find out the y value of the vertex. That'll give me 1 times 2, which is 2. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. So negative 1, negative 3 would be your vertex. Now if you completely forget how to graph a quadratic function, you can just make a table, right? Negative 1 would be in the middle. Use 0, 1, use negative 2, negative 3. But another way of doing it is you can use your a value 2 to use the 1, 3, 5 method. So multiply 1, 3, 5 by 2, and you get 2, 6, 10. So I go right up 2, left 1 up 2, and then 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and left 1 up 6. All right, and I went ahead and graphed it just so you didn't have to painfully watch me try to graph that. I also made my points a little bit bigger because it's important to see exactly where this intersects. So I want to make sure I make my points nice and big for where the graph's going to intersect the other one. So, all right, now I'm going to graph the linear system. So y equals 2x plus 3. So I'll use a different color here. 1, 2, 3. Remember, with linear functions, you start with the y-intercept, which is 3, and then we use our slope, so we'll go up to right 1. Okay, looks like that's going to be an answer. And then we'll go down to left 1, down to left 1. Oh, we got another answer there. All right, so I'll draw a line here. All right, perfect. So now the next thing we're going to do is identify the points that intersects at. So it looks like it intersects at 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 5 is an answer. And another answer is going to be negative 1, negative 2, negative 1. And those are my two answers. So this system has two answers because it intersects twice. Sometimes they could have one answer. Sometimes they could have no answer. It could be 1 if it just hits the vertex and nowhere else, or if it just kind of hits the side of the graph. And it could be no solutions if if this linear graph was below the vertex. Then it might not intersect at all, so that would have no solutions. All right, so we're going to practice one on our own here. So what I want you to do is try this one out. Try to see how many solutions it has and what they are. And you can pause the video, and then when you're ready, please resume. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll graph this first quadratic function. So negative b over 2a, so that'll just be over 2, and so that'd be negative 2. And then so that'd be 4 minus 8, which is negative 4, and negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. So negative 2, negative 8 would be the vertex. All right, so we go to -2, -8. All right, and since our a value is 1, we'll follow the 1, 3, 5 method. We'll go right 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, and then we'll go 3, and up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll even go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and I'm just going to draw the line. All right, so I graphed the graph there, and this is why the points are so important, because the graph's not great, but we don't need them, we just need the points. So now we'll graph y equals 2x minus 5. So we will start with -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there, and then 2. So we're going to go up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. So if you notice, it doesn't look like it's going to intersect in this direction. So let's see about this direction. So down 2, left 1, down 2, left 1. So it looks like it's just going to intersect right here at this point. You might think it's going to intersect in more than one spot there, but it's actually just intersecting right there, and that's it. It's just touching the side. It looks like it's more because my graph's not great, but so it intersects at -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -1, -7 would be our solution. And of course, we could always plug it in to make sure that it works. -1, -7 works here. -1. Negative will be 1. Yep, so that would work as well. So that works for both of them, so I know it's a solution. Alright, so for today we're just going to solve these by graphing. So there's going to be a couple problems on big ideas about graphing. Try them out, and if you have any questions, please feel free to write them down on the Google Doc for 9.6, or email me and we can set up a Google Meet and talk about any issues that you might have had so far this chapter, or if you just want to talk. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day and a great weekend if I don't get a chance to talk to you again. Alright, bye.